There's just 1% I want and she don't see me like that normal. I done keep it cool when with your friends, I can't be normal. She made me feel like the good on top, don't need that.
What up, Easy Loot? So I had a few of you guys DMing me personally and asking me how I find these plays or how I do this so quickly. And it's actually very, very easy. So over the last few years, I've been practicing trading crypto and reading charts. And as I've done that, I've built up the skills to move through these charts very quickly. So this is how it works. First, we're going to scan the market for patterns, setups, breakouts, anything like that. And typically this takes maybe 10 to 30 minutes. So let's go ahead and do this now. Just a quick example. We're going to find one setup. So we're going to go to a 4-hour chart. And then we're just going to start pushing space. So as we push space, we're going to start moving through our stock watch list over here on the right. And we have quite a bit of growth stocks in there already, but we're going to keep our eye out for anything that breaks out or anything like that. Gold had a pretty good day today, but we're not going to play that. The run-up was already too big. But let's keep moving through. Yeah, gold bouncing. Jeez, let's check that out real quick. Damn. It's not bad. But yes, we're going to keep moving through. You just keep pushing space. So for example, we see this Cuervo. We see it's coming out to test all-time high, so we're not even going to chart this out. We're not even going to watch this right now, but we're going to keep it on the side. We're going to watch it later this week and see if we can break out from this 118, 119 level. If we do, it's probably going to send a nice rip into earnings and after earnings, but we're just going to keep our eye on it. So it's going to be something like that, maybe even something like this, and then a big sell-off, but that could be what we're looking for. This is not going to be a play, so we're going to keep skipping through. So this D-Dog is going to be a nice pattern recognition. So basically either this is going to break through over this resistance, or it's going to form a head and shoulders and sell off into earnings. So we're going to see what happens. We're going to come back probably in 2 weeks and cover this on the watch list, just because I'm curious to see what happens from this point. But we can see right here that we do have a potential head and shoulders right here. If it comes down and loses this support level, it's going to come down heavy. But if we can keep coming up, keep trending up, we got this nice channel right here. We're going to keep bouncing all along through earnings and maybe see 100, 105 by August 17th or August 7th, I mean. So again, this is not going to be a play we're looking for. We're going to go back and keep scrolling through these things. So we have HYG. Now this is a slow mover. It already made its move today. We're not going to play that. We got Sony. Sony's doing a nice run up into earnings. Don't really see any patterns on there or any breakouts in particular. So we're going to keep scrolling through for a play that we actually find attractive and that we won't FOMO into. So for example, I know Boeing's a good setup, so let's do Boeing. So what's going to happen with Boeing is we're going to clear the chart. So we're going to start from nothing. I typically like using a stock RSI, which lets you know if the stock is overvalued or undervalued. I don't really like any other indicators but that. You can also check out the Easy Loot Moneymaker, which tells you when to buy and sell. It's pretty damn good. If you would have sold Boeing right here at 336, it would have told you to buy all the way at 99 next. So that would have been a great sell and then a great buy right over here. It works most of the time. Use it at your own risk. This is just for educational purposes only. Do not take this as financial advice or a recommendation. So as we see this Boeing play, we're going to go on to the weekly. We're going to start looking for support and resistance levels. So we're going to see right here, this is a swing high back in 2015. We're going to go ahead and drop a line on it. Oh, hold on, I got to turn up my magnet tool. Then we're going to throw it on the swing high right there. We'll come back over, do a swing low right here. One right there too, yeah we can. So if we do another swing low right here, we can see that it actually does line up over here too. That's crazy. This is all the way back from 2015. You just saw me level these out right here, and they actually work in 2020. That's ridiculous. But now you see how support and resistance levels work. They're always on the market. It's not going to lose these levels. It's not going to forget about them. This is from 2015, and it just came back to it. So hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say there. But as we keep moving through, we're going to keep putting these support and resistance levels. We got another swing low right here. We got another swing high right here. And maybe even another one right here. Yep, you can see how that lined up perfectly right there. Now as we go back out in the 4-hour chart, you're going to see how well these respect these ranges. So we came up, we tested this one, lost this one, kind of held above this one, broke all the way through, tested, broke through, came back, retested the previous resistance, turned into a support, tested this, didn't want to break through, so then we came back, tested the previous resistance, that which was support, broke through, came back down. Now we retested this, so now we're chilling. Support, this is consolidation. Now we're going to be breaking out, and you can see that we tested it, came down, and then we broke through. Usually, well, rarely ever does a stock break out of a resistance the first time, or even a support. You can see here that it blows through it, but it comes back and has to test it. It always typically tests it. So keep that in mind as you move through with trading. So now as we look at BA, we can see here that there's some kind of wedge forming. There's a few different types that we can actually see, but we're going to go ahead and chart this one out real quick. Let's go ahead and start it from over here. So right there, you can see that it kind of works out right there. We might see something like this right in here, and then a nice pop coming into the next quarter. So this would be a play that we're looking out for. This is how I call out the weekly plays and all that kind of stuff. We actually still have Boeing on the watch list. We called that out 2 weeks ago and last week. We're still waiting for this breakout. It's gonna be huge, and we're gonna make a shit ton of money on it. Just gotta be patient and sit on our hands for a bit. But once we break out from this, we're either gonna see 242 or we're gonna see 115. Just keep that in mind. It's gonna be wild. As this pattern is looking, though, you can see that we just kind of moved sideways, moved sideways, moved sideways, and then bounced. So we might be doing another thing like that real quick. You can see that it happens once. If it happens twice, you can almost expect that it happens a third time. So once it gets going and breaks out like something like this, or even right here like this, we're going to look to get our feet into position. We're going to be paying a little bit of a premium versus what we could have paid right here, but we're going to get in for a nice run up. The contracts might be a bit expensive, but we're looking to get deep in the money with like a 220 call, maybe even a 200 call. And remember, every dollar you get in the money per contract, you make $100. So keep that in mind. We're going to be watching Boeing. That is how I find my plays. For now, guys, we're going to stick to practicing our charting skills on TradingView. So below in the description, you're going to see a link to TradingView. It's going to be where you're going to practice your skills charting and everything like that. So for the next few weeks, I want you newer traders to practice charting out patterns previously and in the future without even trading. So you can go in the past with like a certain stock, look for a pattern and see what happened after it broke out from it. Or you can go and do a current stock. You can set up some lines and see what happens on a breakout and see if you were correct. Don't ever put money into these plays. This is just for practice. Paper trade it. And as always, guys, none of this is recommendations. This is how I trade my own stocks in my own portfolio. It's all based off technical analysis. And when you guys are ready for the next step, we're going to have a ton of new content out on YouTube and on the premium side of things. So we're going to do a more advanced video later on. But for now, practice your skills. We're going to talk more. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to DM me. I'm here to help. If you guys want to win a free t-shirt, easy loot, go ahead and drop a comment below. It can be anything. It can be a play you're looking at, a video you want covered, or even anything you need help with. We got you. Other than that, guys, it's been real. I hope this video helps some of you guys. If not, no worries. I got another one coming for you later this week. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Later.
There's just 1% I want and she don't see me let it normal. I to keep it cool when we just friends, I can't